Right now, without even trying, your brain is burning through energy faster than almost any organ in your body. No other animal spends this much fuel on thinking alone. So where did that fuel come from? The answer isn't hunting. It isn't tools. It's something far more ordinary. Cooking. Start with the numbers. Your brain makes up about 2% of your body weight, yet it consumes roughly 20% of your daily energy. A chimpanzee's brain uses far less. Evolution doesn't hand out expensive organs for free. Something had to pay for it. The primatologist Richard Wrangham spent his career chasing this question. His claim is bold. Cooked food, not raw food, financed the human brain's growth. Not meat alone, not intelligence alone, heat. Look at what raw food actually costs a body. Chewing raw plants and tough meat takes enormous time. Chimpanzees spend close to half of every waking day chewing. Digesting raw food afterward takes even more energy, handled by a long, heavy gut. Cooking changes that equation. Heat breaks down muscle fibers in meat, so your body works less to pull nutrients from it. It ruptures tough plant cell walls, releasing calories that would otherwise pass through unused. Cooking does part of digestion's job before food touches your tongue. Less chewing, less digesting. Suddenly, extra energy exists that didn't exist before. And energy that isn't spent somewhere has to go somewhere else. According to Wrangham, it went to the brain. The fossil record gets interesting here. As cooking became widespread, several changes appear together. Brains grow larger, guts shrink, teeth become smaller, jaw muscles weaken. Every shift makes sense if food had become dramatically easier to process. But is the timing that clean? Not everyone agrees. Solid evidence for controlled fire use is often traced to around 1 million years ago, supported by research from Francesco Berna, who studied burned material at Wonderwerk Cave in South Africa. Some body changes may have started earlier. So which came first, the fire or the body built around it? Researchers are still working that out. Consider the expensive tissue hypothesis, proposed by Leslie Aiello alongside Wrangham. The idea is simple. The body has a limited energy budget. If one costly organ shrinks, another can grow in its place. As the gut became smaller, thanks to easier-to-digest cooked food, the brain had room and fuel to expand. Think of it like a household budget. If a huge expense disappears, that money doesn't vanish. It gets spent elsewhere. Your ancestors' bodies reallocated their spending, moving resources away from digestion and into a growing brain. A bigger brain didn't just mean more thinking. It meant more social complexity, more memory for who could be trusted, more capacity for language and cooperation. Cooking may have fueled brains capable of building relationships and passing down knowledge. Here's a detail worth sitting with. A cooking fire forces patience. Unlike foraging, cooking requires waiting, watching food change before it's ready. That waiting, repeated night after night, created extended stretches of face-to-face time between people, time that may have become fertile ground for early conversation and teaching. There's also a survival benefit easy to overlook. Heat kills many parasites and bacteria found in raw meat and certain plants. Cooking delivered more usable calories and safer ones. Fewer illnesses. Fewer deaths from food itself. A brain doesn't grow well in a body that keeps getting sick. Put this together, and a strange picture emerges. The most expensive organ in the human body may exist, in part, because someone, hundreds of thousands of years ago, noticed that meat held near a flame tasted better and felt easier to eat. That person had no concept of calories or neurons. They just knew something worked. Think about what that means for you right now. Every thought you've had today, every memory you've stored, all of it running on a brain that may never have reached this size without cooked food, quietly financing its growth for hundreds of thousands of years. You don't build a fire to eat anymore, But your brain still carries the result of every ancestor who once did exactly that. Cooking didn't just change what early humans ate, it may have built the very organ you're using right now to understand that fact.